In this video we're going to learn triad arpeggios. We're going to build them from slow to fast. First we start with some preparatory exercises, and then in the end of the video I will show you my secret to play arpeggios very fast and smooth. But first we have to prepare our fingers, our arm, suppleness in the wrist. So that's very important for playing beautiful arpeggios. Actually, I don't like so much the term arpeggios, because arpeggios is actually like playing on a harp, like this. These are arpeggios, but often these broken triads or 7 chords or so over multiple octaves, they are often referred to as arpeggio technique, but actually they are not exactly arpeggios. They could be arpeggios, like for example like this. First we look to the role of the thumb in arpeggio playing. To really succeed well in arpeggio playing, suppleness and smoothness in playing is very important. So the freedom of the arm and the wrist is essential. We have some preparatory exercises to do that. You can download these exercises in the link in the description. I made a PDF for you with these exercises. Also in the PDF are all the triads in the different tonalities, with the different chords, and the right fingerings, of course. So download them. This we're going now to discuss in this video. And in the end of the video I will tell you my secret of playing fast arpeggios in a very smooth way. Stay tuned until the end to learn that too. But important is for us to do the preparatory work and not skip that. Hey, my name is Lars Nelissen. I'm a classical pianist and piano teacher, and on this YouTube I like to share with you different tips and ways to play the piano better, to help you on your piano journey. And don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. The link is in the description, so that you will get in your inbox nice tips about piano playing. So don't miss that. Triads, or better, broken chords over multiple octaves, is very common in piano playing. We find it in even Beethoven, we find it in Liszt a lot, we find it in Chopin, we find them in all kinds of variations with different chords and different functions. Sometimes the function is, for example, an accompaniment in the left hand with the melody on top in the right hand. Other times they are just to show off virtuosity, like Liszt likes to use them a lot. So let's first see the role of the thumb, because many beginners and even intermediate players, I often see them do like this. Maybe sitar like this. And that's understandable, because you want to play legato, you want to connect the notes when the thumb passes over or under. See, when the finger goes under, I said it wrong, the thumb never goes over, but the 3 goes over here, the thumb. And here, via here, the thumb goes under the 3 with up. And it's good to practice like this in the beginning, just to get this suppleness in the wrist and to make your thumb flexible and free. But that is not the end. later on I will show you in fast triads, broken triads, it's not possible to do like that. But that comes a little bit later in the video. Let's first start with the first step. I have here a very nice preparatory exercise you can do. So the first exercise is really for the thumb, to free the thumb. You sustain one note with the third finger in this case, and I play like this with 1 1 1 1. See, like that. Okay, so go 4, and then I will make it a variation on this. So I will leave the 3 still, and this I play legato. See, I will not do like this, but legato, connect the notes. You only let go the second finger if you play the thumb. And then the third step in this is to do like, make this rhythm. It's difficult. It's more difficult than it looks. See? It's really to get some flexibility and speed in this thumb. Then we go to the next note. We sustain the 4 with the C. See? Like this, under the 4. So 1 under 4 every time. And then the second step is see, I really try to connect. This requires a very supple wrist. The next one, see, like this. This is a good exercise. Same do with the left hand. In this rhythm, etc. For this exercise you can find on the PDF in the link in the description. So this is an exercise really for making loose your thumbs and getting a flexible wrist at the same time, because your wrist should be as free as can be. Then we have the second preparatory exercise, and that is you start with 1 and then you go over with the 3. See, we take a quarter interval in this case. For the notes, also download the PDF. It's there with the fingerings. Just like this, see? Without tension in the wrist. The wrist should be without tension, and the arm should be also rather free, and adding one note, see, and then see how supple my wrist is. Same you can do with the left hand. And then make it larger. See, then I already have an arpeggio in 2 octaves. So I build it up from 1 interval to all to see, all to that. And you can do this in different tonalities. In the PDF I wrote this exercise in both C major and in D flat major. But you can do this in all the tonalities as well. Then we go to the final exercise, and that is to play the broken triads like they are, starting with over 2 octaves, and the idea is to go from 2 to 3 and to eventually 4 octaves. When we take C major, we go to minor, C minor, to diminished, to augmented, and back to major and finish. So that is the formula. So it sounds like this if you play it. And then you do it in the next tonality. See? Finish in major again. You notice that I start with the thumbs, also with the thumb, also with the black keys, with the 5th finger in the left hand and the thumb. So I try to keep the fingerings, doesn't matter which chord I play. This is very good for practicing. Sometimes I will change the second note. I may change 4 or 3 in the left hand, or the third note 3 or 4 in the right hand. You will find those fingerings also in the PDF. Sometimes it feels a little bit awkward, but it's a very good way to practice the triads. When they come in real pieces, then you use all kind of fingerings. For example, B flat, you would start with the second finger. The same with scales. We not always use the traditional fingerings that we learn from the book, but we use in different situations different fingerings. It's very rare that in music these passages come exactly the way we learn them as a technique. But our fingers are prepared to do that because we did the exercises. And then we learn them over multiple octaves, over 4 octaves. We first practice dry, without the pedal, that means. This is so that you can hear clearly the openings. It's not 100% clean. Now I'll show you the trick how to play triads very fast. Because when you play fast like this, etc., you will not have time anymore to completely bind, to completely play legato. So what you actually do is, see, to bring with the arm movement and with a slight pressure in between to there, see? So, and then I let go, see? So there's a slight opening, but because of the speed and the pressure in between, so pressure release, this technique makes it that we barely hear this little opening, and the pressure is always on the second note. So pressure, release, pressure, release, pressure. Even if it is leggero, if it is soft. And the arm goes like this in one gradual slight movement. See? Later you can play with the pedal, because eventually we play these arpeggios with pedal. Most of the time we play them with pedal. Rarely that they are dry. So. So, enjoy practicing these arpeggios. It's a nice technique to know, to have in your arsenal. Download a PDF that will help you with practicing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Press the like button if you did. That makes other people know that this is a good video and they will watch it. Hit the subscribe button if you didn't do so yet, so that you don't miss out new content of mine. And then I see you in the next video.